Hello everybody, welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I'm the INSANEBRIT and this is December's update video for what's happening in December, the Christmas period. We'll be talking about a little bit about Call of Duty because the new season's starting up, FC26, what's happening with that and the career mode. Of course, we'll be talking about this month's playthrough that I'm going to be releasing, 20 days of the same playthrough, etc. And I'll get onto that in a bit. Of course, don't forget that you can join the Insanity Squad membership, where you have early access to all the playthroughs available and ad-free, by the way, until they essentially come out slowly but surely. But I'll be adding more as we go ahead. So the latest one that's being added right now is Lost Judgment, a JRPG, etc. And we'll talk about that in a while as well when it comes to JRPGs moving forward, because I know a lot of you don't like them or are not really into them, etc., which I think you're sleeping on them because they're really good games. And I'll be going through them, and they're very entertaining. And I've been doing those clips. If you like, you're not really into it, then just watch the clips, and you'll be like, this is an interesting part. This is interesting. This is good, because they are some really good highlights. I'll be putting them on my TikTok account as well. Also, you can follow me on X as well, on social media, Instagram even. So yeah. But anyway, let's do the rundown of what we normally talk about here. First and foremost, Call of Duty is coming out. The season has finally started. It's been it will start, next week, the 4th of December. I'll read out some of the things. It's a very poorly taken picture. You can't really see a lot of details in the picture, but Call of Duty have tweeted out. I retweeted it, so you can just check out my X account or whatever. So it says, welcome to the largest Black Ops season to date, starting December 4th. 6 new multiplayer maps, Astra Malarum, a cosmic new zombie map, 2 new zombie survival maps, Warzone's newest resurgent map, 7 more weapons, new attachments and gear, weekly challenges packed with rewards, new modes, new weapon camos, events and challenges. Now the thing that stands out to me is the classic map, if I can find it, called, I think it's Standoff, which is a Call of Duty classic. They've already put Nuketown in the game, which I felt that they were going to do that maybe later on, like Season 1, Season 2. Now, I don't know if that's like a panic mode because they haven't really released numbers to the players on COD, or maybe people on COD, I suppose maybe Steam, you go there and you can see more people playing Battlefield than Call of Duty. And they're kind of like, look, we've got competition this year, we've got to just release Nuketown, even though it's in the last game as well. I do like the new Nuketown. It's not too bad. I mean, it's Nuketown, isn't it, at the end of the day? It's a fan favourite. At the same time, more people have switched over, I think, to Battlefield, etc., etc. So I feel they were probably kind of forced to do it, but it is what it is. But I'm still excited for the new season regardless anyway. So yeah, I have prestiged at this point, and you'll be seeing that video in regards to this Sunday, and then of course on Thursday, the 4th of December, the season starts up, and then I'll do a rundown, talk about what's in the season, etc., and then we can, go from there, and I'll be using the X, Y, and Z weapons. So yeah, that's happening. Okay, so that more or less covers Black Ops. Not too much to say other than I'm happy the season's finally starting. I'm trying to prestige, get to 10 prestige, and then we can just, move on from there, because I hate unlocking everything again and again and again. It kind of sucks, but I'll be doing it regardless because that's what I do. Anyway, so yeah, Call of Duty starts up. Let me switch back to the camera. So lots of things to talk about. FC26 simulations. Thank you to everyone who was watching them. I know they're a fan favourite. I'll be doing them throughout Christmas and, till the end of the season. They're some of the easiest content to do because they don't actually have to have quiet or anything like that. Hell, it could be a party going on as long as, I have, I'm able to record. I'll be doing them. I have put it on realist or more realism rather than aggression kind of thing where it's kind of forced. And somebody commented saying, oh, if it's not that good, why did you upload it? At the same time, a simulation is a simulation. I don't want to have to keep explaining this, but you're not going to get everything you want. You want Chelsea to score, a player to score a hat-trick. You want a great game against Barcelona. It wasn't a great simulation in regards to the simulation. It just wasn't. They peed each other out. It was garbage. It weren't that good. The Arsenal game was better. win or lose, whatever. I just want an entertaining game, and hopefully Chelsea win. And for the most part, we do. But we have a young team. The stats are kind of low compared. We still managed. If you haven't seen the Barcelona game, I think we got a draw, right? But it was a null point game. In real life, it was fantastic. We absolutely dominated. So yeah, I mean, real life and simulations are totally different, but it's all in good fun. Again, you don't always get the results that you want, and that's just the way it is. So FIFA simulations will continue, or FC26 simulations will continue. Speaking of FC26, career mode will be coming to an end probably in 1 or 2 weeks, sometime in December, and then you guys on the community tab will have a vote to send me, obviously, to Germany, Spain, Italy, France, wherever. And then obviously the next week after that, you'll be picking the team. That I'll be being as well. So, and then of course we're not going to have, I'll be making transfers at that point as well, making decisions using youth, having to, really, how should I put it? Dealing with, it's going to be like youth players and using those and working with what I've got, backup goalkeepers and. It's gonna be one of those things, isn't it? But that's always interesting. I think possibly more interesting than the Chelsea one because I use the current squad, see how far we get. It is what it is. Anyway, so yeah, that's exciting. That's going to happen sometime in December. So Call of Duty starts up, FIFA simulations will continue, and FC26, Chelsea career mode finishes, and we'll start up another one. It will get a little bit difficult to create content over the Christmas period. I won't even lie, from the possibly the 20th till the 30th, or even the 6th of January. So COD and career mode might be a little bit hazy. Might miss a few days of that, which kind of sucks because I just got too many people around me and family and stuff like that. You know how it is at Christmas, etc. So that will be an issue. I think FC26 simulation will be absolutely fine. I think the main playthrough that I'm going to be playing this month as well will be absolutely fine. Even on Christmas Day, I'll release it. I think that's a Wednesday, Thursday. I'm not too sure. But yeah. So this month's game, the big game, a lot of you have been waiting for it. It's Persona 3 Reload. Yes, we're going back into the Persona world. New story, new characters, etc. It's kind of the same premise, or to a point, you go into a dungeon and X, Y, and Z. A lot of you loved watching Persona 5, what was it? Persona 5 Royal. I absolutely want to play Reload. Persona 4 has been announced, the remake. I do have Persona 4 Golden, but it's the PS4 version or whatever. I'm like, when I know that the Persona 4 was being remade, I'm waiting on that. I will play that eventually. So yeah, we're gonna have Reload. It is a longer playthrough. If you're antsy and are like, I don't want to wait X, Y, and Z, join the Insanity Squad. You can hit the join button and you can see all 77 videos ad-free right now. The entire playthrough, run all the way through it. We've added a new playthrough to the Insanity Squad membership as well. Lost Judgment. I think there's like 5 or 6 videos up already. So yeah. You'll see the entirety of the playthrough there if you join the Insanity Squad ad-free, and you don't have to wait for me to release it all, etc. So, and I'll be working still, adding more to the Insanity Squad memberships over the course of, this month and moving forward, etc., etc. Yeah, so Christmas in general. So like I said, it's going to be a little bit difficult to make content over the Christmas period. That's just always the way it is every year. There will be a Christmas Day unboxing. I don't know if it'll be on Christmas Day. It'll be a Christmas Day unboxing where I unwrap gifts. Of course, I found work and everything, so I'm able to buy. For the past 2 years, I've had one gift from Chaos, and I didn't really buy anything. It was all to save for my PC, so I continue doing YouTube, and I've done that now, and I've more or less caught up with everything to a point, so I'm able to now splash the cash on things that I want, for Christmas, like anime, games. I won't lie, most of it's anime games, but I've also added a few more interesting things as well to the mix when it comes to gifts and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, we already upgraded my mouse and keyboard. And stuff like that, so I don't have to do that. It's already done. So an unboxing on my channel, so we'll have that, or video of me doing that. I don't know how long that video is going to last, by the way, because I bought more stuff, so it's like, oh man, and to be honest, and like I said before, I always say this every year, it's not to show off, oh look all the fantastic stuff I got. All my stuff that I buy is relatively cheap because it's like £20 each and everything else. but it's stuff I enjoy, I like, so I want to watch, or I want to collect, or whatever. So it's not about that. It's, you know, it's none of it's like, here's a £500 designer bag or designer shirt or whatever the hell, you know. It's nothing like that. So yeah, but again, that ideally that will come out on Christmas Day, but at the same time, I don't think it will, because I have people around me that are just awkward. So it may come out in January even, just when I've got enough time to do it. Unless, in theory, actually, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be actually. Hopefully, I've got maybe a day or two after Christmas. You know, maybe the house clears out and there's less people around me, so I'm able to do it. So yeah, that's more or less happening. Well, that will happen, but it'd be an interesting unboxing. Plus, I might make a separate video, because the video of my unboxing is going to be so long. I think I'll, just like I usually do, and do a separate video for Chaos's gift that he buys me, or whatever. So that'd be interesting as well. See what he buys me, and then, you know, but the thing with all the games or whatever I get during the Christmas period, when I'll be able to play them, when I will get to them, I don't know. It's the whole thing, isn't it? But it is what it is. So yeah, plenty of interesting stuff coming out for the next year. Of course, Persona is a longer playthrough, so that will be continuing from December onwards, and be a mainstay on the channel for a while. We've recently completed Like a Dragon Gaiden. So that's another playthrough that's done and dusted in the Yakuza series as well. And there's a bunch of Yakuza games coming out as well, which I'm going to go into in a little bit. So, again, the Yakuza series, for example, is a JRPG. A lot of you like Persona, Monster Hunter Rise. A lot of you, for whatever reason, don't like Yakuza. I wasn't a big fan of Yakuza. I played Yakuza 5. I loved it. I played Judgment. I loved it. We've got Lost Judgment on the channel now. Gaiden is now done. But there, a lot of you are like, I don't know if it's because, I don't know what it is. Is it because it's a JRPG, or you think it's not dubbed? Because it is. And they're releasing a lot more, and including a lot of remakes. Now, I bought Kiwami 1 and 2, and basically I put them on. I was just checking them out, and they're not dubbed. And I'm like, they're not dubbed? Come on. Kiwami 3 is coming out. And after Yakuza Inshin, or Like a Dragon Inshin, where it was all in Japanese and I had to read everything, I'm not a fan of that. It pissed me off. I will not be buying any Yakuza game that's not in English. I just can't be bothered with it. I'm sorry, that's just the way I feel. You know, it's because I just found the Inshin one very irritable. So if I go to games, so they've got Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties. It's called Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties. So I don't know. That comes out, I don't know when that comes out actually. It hasn't actually got a release date. But whatever, I think it's like next year, January, February, that's 50 quid, whatever. Then they've got a game that's already out, Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, which is a total remake, and it has been dubbed. That is coming out January, February as well. And then we've got another Yakuza game, which Stranger Tides or something, Stranger something or other, Stranger Than Heaven, I think it's called. So yeah, that'd be interesting. We still got to play Gears of War Reload as well at some point. We've got a bunch of Assassin's Creeds we've got for next year probably. You know, there's all these games that are on my list kind of thing, and you know, we're just waiting to play them at some point. You know, and we'll get around to them eventually as well. So yeah, so quite a few, at least 3 Yakuza games. Stranger Than Heaven, Yakuza 0, Kiwami, that's free. Yeah, right there. And then, I mean, God knows what else they're going to come out with at that point. So Yakuza will be a mainstay on my channel. I'll break them up as much as possible. Like I said, Lost Judgment is the next one in the Yakuza universe. And of course, with likes of Persona and everything, I have to break them up with other things. We'll play Call of Duty Black Ops 6 campaign. Possibly 7 if I can be bothered to get around to it. A lot of people said that's shit, and you have to play it all the way through, and it kind of frustrates me. I don't know how that's going to work with me. Maybe I'll just skip it. I don't even know at this point. So yeah, Christmas is pretty much, you it's going to be a better Christmas than it has been the past couple of years. More interesting gifts and stuff like that, because again, I've got more money. I also was talking about upgrading my microphone. I did buy a mic. It was clangy. It was shit. I spent 20 quid on it, and it was like, it wasn't good for this. It really wasn't. So I might just end up buying another headset, if I'm honest with you. Or I could buy an arm and maybe put the snowball mic on the arm, and maybe that would work. I don't know. Maybe I could do that. Or maybe just replace this headset out and out. I don't know, depending on how I feel. But I'll tell you what I have been thinking about as well. I'm thinking about upgrading this camera to a 4K camera, where I won't lie, this is pretty poor. It just says HD and then 720. It's not even saying 1080. I mean, I'm assuming it is, but it's, I'll just buy a 4K one at this point. I'll buy 4K, it'd be beautiful. I put these videos in 4K anyway, but it always looks a bit shit on my monitor anyway. So I'll probably end up doing that, buying a 4K camera. Again, that's just something, to upgrade my equipment. Just something that I feel that it's doing. So, I might upgrade the headset. I might just buy an arm and then I can put the snowball mic. I don't know, depending on how I feel. I mean, the arm to attach to my desk would be cheaper, etc. I have been replacing a lot of movies in 4K. I'm not going to go too in depth into it, but I did buy all the Resident Evil series in 4K, and as I was watching them, I watched them back. Remember, these are 20-year-old films. But I remember them as a kid. I really loved them, like when I was 14, like in 2001, 2002, 2003. And I watched them back, and I've got to be honest with you, a lot of them are pretty shit. Like the way the camera is and everything, I don't think they're that great of movies, to be honest. I didn't enjoy them as much as I thought I would. I have been replacing certain movies like Braveheart. I've replaced Saving Private Ryan. Some of the real good movies that I really did enjoy watching years ago, and classics to me. Anyway, one of the movies, the films or anime, I've been watching is this one here, Saving 80,000 gold in another world for my retirement. This is quite interesting. She goes into another world, a medieval world, and it's a female protagonist, is what I noticed about it, which I rarely buy a female protagonist. There's not a lot of them out there, or for me anyway. So lots of girls love cosplaying, but you got Asuna from Sword Art Online. You got what's her name? Oh God, the girl from Death Note, Misa. Everyone loves cosplaying her, etc., etc. But I don't really see a lot of female actual protagonists, and if there is, I don't really watch them. So this was interesting. She goes to another world, and she basically is a medieval time, and she can transport from her world and to this new world, or this old world rather. And she comes to our so she's in our world, and she brings like modern stuff, technology, to the old world, and she's like telling them farming advice and everything, and she manipulates the shit out of people, and they're all impressed with her, and it's really good. It's worth watching. I'm on like the fourth or fifth episode in like 2 days, because it's that addicting. You want to see what happens next. I don't know if there's a second season. It is rated 15 surprisingly, but it is what it is. So yeah, she's saving up for her retirement or whatever, and she's earning money, opens up a shop, and she's like cooking modern things, but she's like, go to a convenience store or microwave place, she'll come back to the medieval world, she'll put it in a microwave or whatever, and it's like a quick 2-minute thing, and they're tasting a frozen curry, for example, and they're like, oh my God, this is amazing, what the hell, and they're really impressed with it, and it's like the greatest thing ever, because they're like, she's amazing, because their food is pretty shit what they eat out there for that time period. So I've been enjoying that anime. I haven't finished it, but I think it was like 15-20 quid, so whatever. That's one anime I am watching. I'm currently enjoying the Batman animated series as well. I'm going back and forth with that. I think I'm on episode 27-30 maybe out of 105, so yes, it's a long one, but I'm enjoying it. It's just, individual episodes, etc., rather than a current story. It's not like it's anime or whatever. Do you know, there is plenty of anime I could go and buy. I was saying this as well the other day. There's plenty of anime I can just buy on my Amazon wish list, right? But it's like, how should I put it? Like, my house is just going to be full up with it straight away. Like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. because I'm going to run out of space eventually to collect anime, because there's so many anime to collect. Like, is it wrong to pick up Girls in the Dungeon season 2? I think they're on season 4 now at this point. And I'm like, oh man, it's going to be a night. Like, I can get that. It's going to take up space there. I've got more anime for Christmas. There'll be more anime coming out. It's like, fuck's sake. You know, I mean, you pick and choose what you buy. I mean, my friend even said he's running out of space. He just don't collect it anymore. I think he watches on Crunchyroll or whatever, and I understand that. I think they mostly got subbed more than dubbed, but it is what it is. So I'm trying to be a bit more picky with the things that I buy. Even though I've got a load of money now, plethora of money consistently, you know, I can buy whatever, you know, don't have to wait around or, you know, think twice about buying it, which has been great, don't get me wrong. But it just gives you a different kind of problem, doesn't it, at this point? But again, I can upgrade my camera. I mean, that would be like 50, 60 quid. Headset, if I wanted to do that, was 150. So yeah, I've got the money now more or less to do that. It's just a matter of when and if I can do it for Christmas, or should I bother? Do I wait? I'm not too sure. Also, PSN have got some great deals on and stuff for games and stuff like that. So, yeah, very excited for the Christmas period for that unboxing video where I show you X, Y, and Z what I get for this Christmas. Persona starts up. Happy with that. Of course, Lost Judgment will be on the Insanity Squad membership now. So now I've got to now go and find another game to play. Of course, Coffee Talk comes out as well. Coffee Talk Tokyo. If you're a fan of Coffee Talk, I've got season 1 and 2 on the channel. And then there's the Tokyo one coming out, I think January, February. Or is it? No, it's March 4th. So, yeah, that's happening. Again, I'll be playing that at some point. And again, it depends on how I feel, because I just played a big JRPG. So I'm thinking, what do I play next? You know what I mean? Because I don't want to keep going back into the Yakuza world. I will be doing that, but I got to break that up, even for me playing it. Regardless of what you're watching, I still have to break up that series as well with other things. So, you know, and play a different style of game or whatever, whether it's a shooter, open world shooter. We have Assassin's Creed to jump back in as well. Valhalla would be the next one, I think. Then we've got Mirage, and there's Shadows. I mean, we're 3 games behind on that one. So, plenty of stuff. But either way, guys, the next year's already kind of semi-planned out with mixed things and in there, and I'll be playing more interesting games and stuff like that. I'll hopefully get to Metal Gear. I'm hoping to get to what's it called? Last of Us Part 2. We ain't played God of War yet. The second one, Ragnarok. Bioshock 3 has to be played. That will be finishing off the series for me. I think they are making a Bioshock 4 as well, which I'm very excited for as well. I do want the Bioshock series or the 4th game to be on PS5. Of course, as well, there's like rumors that, you know, there'll be a PS6 coming out in 2027. I mean, if they announce it in 2026 or whatever, or maybe 7, it just, you know, it's, you know, got to save up for that. But that'd be, you know, I think it'd be about 600 pounds. I think maybe 700. I don't know. I think Xbox, and I'll speak on Xbox a little bit as well, actually. Xbox have announced, saying their Xbox will be about 1,100 pounds. 1,000 pounds, 1,100, 1,200 pounds. Why the fuck would you spend 1,100 or 1,200 pounds on an Xbox when they have no exclusives? Halo's moving to PlayStation as well. Like, why not just buy a PC at that point? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about a new Xbox. I'll probably just end up buying a PlayStation 6 or whatever and sticking with that and just, you know, playing games on that, because there's not really making it worth pay for an Xbox. There's no exclusives on it, so it's kind of dull in that regard. I just don't understand the point of it. And if Gears is coming to PlayStation, that means that Gears E-Day will come to PlayStation, right? And then I can play that. So, you know, it's I'm looking forward to that as well, actually, E-Day. I've still got one more Halo game to play on the Xbox as well. Oh, that reminds me, Halo, yes, I could probably end up playing that at some point. I've got to play that, and that will finish off the Halo series. Oh no, there's Halo, the Lock one, and then there's Halo Infinite as well I've got to play. So those 2 Halo games, but if I can at least kill one more off, because we haven't seen a Halo game on my channel, and it will be in 4K, so that'd be interesting as well. Well, guys, I think that about wraps it up. I mean, I could speak a lot longer about whatever, but I feel like, I don't know, what about, you know what I mean? What else is there to talk about? I'm not You know what I mean? It is what it is. I know I talk about the same stuff, Call of Duty, FIFA, anime, films I'm watching, just wanted to update on the Christmas situation. At least season 1 is starting up of COD as well. Persona is starting up. I'll finish off Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. That has to finish before Persona starts. But I think Persona will start at like the 3rd or 4th of December. Because I'm just going to go straight through Call of Duty. I know I missed 1 or 2 days here and there. That has been happening a lot because I'm tired or I run out of time to do things. After this, I got to go and record Sunday's COD video. And then Thursday, I don't even know if I'll probably end up recording COD on the Friday and releasing it, because Thursday it comes out at 6 o'clock. By that time, people are home, and it just gets irritable to record it when people are home. So it's like, yeah, I'll just end up doing it the next day and releasing it, of course, all in glorious 4K, as it were. But yeah, guys, that is about it. So an updated camera, maybe an upgraded mic. I think the camera's more plausible right now at this point. I think that'd be a kind of good idea to make it be nice in 4K, better quality for you guys. I do have to upgrade this chair at some point as well, but that's a moot point, and it's not going to be anything special regarding it. It's just going to be probably the same kind of similar chair. It just needs to be updated as well. But I am looking forward to the Christmas period either way. Lots of gifts and stuff, epic unboxing videos for you, and more games to play and stuff like that, and universes to delve into, and of course games being released as the time goes on. And of course, we're going hard with Persona this month with 20 days straight, and that'd be Persona in January and something else, and I don't know what that will be, depending on how I'm feeling, what I want to release, what I want you guys to watch, to see, to break it up as much as possible, because I don't want you guys to get bored as well. We're going to go JRPG, and then we'll go, maybe an adventure game. It could be Uncharted. It could be open world shooter. I don't know. It depends what happens. Anyway, guys, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok especially. I'll put my clips on there as well. I'm getting loads of views and followers, nearly 2,000 followers on TikTok as well. And also next year in January, I'll probably do a review of the channel and see how many subscribers we got this year. That'd be interesting for the year of 2025. So that'd be interesting. That will be interesting. Maybe even I'll see the views as well, because I haven't even checked out myself overall this year. And hopefully we can improve on that. As for goals for the next year or anything like that, I'm loving what I'm doing. I want to continue to keep doing it and playing in more interesting games. I'll be still doing clips and stuff and shorts of various things regarding Call of Duty, because and other games, because you can see highlights, important moments and interesting moments of games, which might get you interested in them as well. Plus I'll be putting them on TikTok. You seem to get more views on shorts and TikTok and stuff like that, but that's here or there. It's a moot point. It's good to get loads of people looking at the channel and help it be successful. And so what have I got now? Just out of interest in terms of subs, I'll just say that right now. Hold on, let's go. I got 4,300. Pretty impressive. It's been I won't lie, 10 years. I'm coming out 10 years. I should be much further ahead, but I'm not, and that's just the way it is, right? Because I play all the games. Cool. I'm not crying at that, but I'd love to get to 5,000. 5,000 should be a realistic realistic by in 2026, I think, over 5,000, but let's say 5,000 for the sake of it. If it goes any higher than that or beyond that, then fantastic, great, and hopefully it does. But yeah, so those are my kind of goals for next year. Other than that, not too sure what else to say regarding that next year's goals. But plenty more great games to play and stuff. So, looking forward to the new year anyway, with more Yakuza coming out, more Assassin's Creed. I'm going to have to get on that eventually. Interesting stuff. And of course, FC26 career modes will be happening. More interesting ones coming up where I make transfers and have to work with the teams that I've got, or the players I got in the team. And you know what I mean? Because the budget's going to be very constrained. Anyway, guys, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.